Hi guys, welcome to my channel. This is going to be a message for the sign of Pisces. Pisces, my messages are timeless, so when you see them is when you're meant to hear them. Please don't forget to like, comment, share, subscribe. Also, please don't forget to hit the post notification bell so you can get alerts when my videos are posted. Pisces, if you're new to my platform, welcome. Please hit that subscription button. It would totally mean the world to me. O cosmic creator, source of all life and light, you're my shepherd, guiding me through every valley, every shadow. I lack nothing, for you lead me beside the still waters and restore my soul. In your presence I find peace and strength, for you're with me always. Your rod and staff comfort me, and your love prepares a path before me, even in the face of adversity. Grant me the serenity to embrace when I cannot change, the courage to change what is within my power, and the wisdom to discern the difference as I walk each day in faith. In the presence of your infinite grace, I'm unafraid, for your kingdom flows through me as it does all creation. With deep gratitude, I give thanks for the miracles already set in motion in my life. Shift what must be shifted, move what needs to be moved, and illuminate my path with your divine light. Align my heart, my actions, and my soul with your will, for I know you have already provided the strength, guidance, and blessings that I need. I release all fear and I surrender fully to your higher wisdom. May your goodness and mercy follow me all the days of my life as I dwell in your sacred presence, now and forever. Amen. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Hello, everyone. Happy Tuesday, and happy freaking Tuesday. All right. Thank you for being here. Thank you for being here. Thank you for being here. All right. So everything seems like it is speeding up because everybody's racing today. Mind you, I feel like I'm being reminded to have to make sure that I slow myself down. Which is weird because certain things happening. Some things going fast, some things going slow. Take it how it resonates for you. All right, why I hear it's the song. It's a small world after all. It's a small world after all. It's a small world after all. It's a small, small world. I don't know if that goes like that, but let's see. Let's see the lyrics to It's a Small World. All right, so the message is practical magic signs the universe is given to Pisces. Hey, Miss Kelly. Period. Help create. No, what is the mean? What does it mean? Like, why the fuck? This is so stupid, y'all. They are messing up everything with the way they trying to fucking hide shit because it don't make sense. It says, It's a Small World is a song that conveys a simple but powerful message despite the differences, cultures, language, or geography. And I don't know why I got a stutter this morning. Again, I don't like it. We are all connected as humans. Its meaning revolves around unity. Everyone, everywhere shares basic human experiences. Peace and harmony. The song encourages understanding, tolerance, and empathy across nations. Global awareness. It reminds listeners that the world feels smaller when we recognize our shared humanity. Childlike optimism. Its repetitive, cheerful melody reinforces a sense of innocence, hope, and the idea that friendship and kindness are universal. Spiritually, it can be interpreted as a reminder that energy, love, and intentions travel across distances, connecting souls regardless of physical separation. I also feel like the word I'm going to use says warning, okay? But take it how it resonates. Energy, love, intentions travel across distances. It's also intentional. connecting souls regardless of physical separation. So it's a small world, but energetically, I already told y'all, we kind of communicate, and energy is doing what it is. Energy is doing what it's doing, and you might not even realize or understand that your energy is connecting with somebody else's, or several other people's, or the world. But I'm the world, okay? So empathy and connections. Pisces naturally feel the emotions of others. The message, we are all connected, mirrors your intuitive understanding that no soul exists in isolation. Every interaction carries energy. All right, so we talking about manipulation here. The feeling that I just got is arrogance. The last message that I just gave y'all was talking about somebody getting a power clipped, right? Because they doing stuff that they ain't got no business. But a person may think that they're innocent in the way they handling stuff, but I feel like the person should not have done something that they did. Mind you, the person may think that, it was necessary. Everybody is doing what they need to do. But some people still carry the spirit of arrogance, and then it's like, I don't want to be in that energy. Because to me, it makes me instantly frown up my face, because why you need to be that? But a minute ago, they was just talking to me, and they was talking about somebody needing to grow up. Like, a person don't realize the games that they play. Mind you, the games that they play is old and tired. It's weird because what somebody could be looking at you and thinking is the mirror reflecting back at them and trying to let them know, but it's like a person thinks that they're above whatever it is. But meanwhile, you may have already learned whatever it is this person learned, but somebody needs to grow up. And then there goes the song again. I don't want to grow up. I'm a Toys R Us kid. But mind you, your innocence, your purity, even though you are, elevating and ascending, it is still having the innocence that's attached to it and not having that part corrupted. But the person don't realize their behavior corruption to the system. So unity of spirit, the song emphasizes on harmony, reflects Pisces' desire for peace, because we fucking peaceful ass people. Like, people don't realize you really should not fuck with a peaceful ass person. They will cut you the fuck off immediately. Like, any type of, and it's almost like a person saying this person is no nonsense, but we like peace. Like, I like peace. The reason why I don't want to bring anybody close to me is because I like peace. Y'all people not peaceful. And people don't understand that. Have you ever noticed that when you start bringing other people around you is when energy starts to shift, and now shit starts going a certain type of way that you can't control it because it's now this other energy involved in it. I don't like that. It's always something that happens when energy starts to come around. So to me, I'd rather just, y'all get somebody else to do it, period. And, stay over there. Do that. Because nobody wants to also, I heard the word conduct, but act how you want to act. You know what I'm saying? If that's what you like, be that. But stop trying to tie your energy with people who are not that. So it's almost like, they want you to just live a little. Just da-da-da-da-da. Like somebody don't like, well, leave me alone. It's simple, but for some reason, it's like your energy is the one that they want to touch. But meanwhile, leave me alone. I don't want your energy, intermingling with mine. Your energy is not it. Meanwhile, the person thinks they're it. Like, very arrogant, everybody wants to touch this energy. No, we don't. No, we don't. And most of the time, the energy that everybody wants to touch don't want you touching us. Like, leave us alone. Either way, dreamlike perspective. Its repetitive flowing melody mirrors the Piscean dream world. Soft, hypnotic, and filled with imagination. But I just got somebody doing something over and over again. Because why do you not want to play with me? Why do you not want to play with these people? It encourages you to see beyond surface differences and tap into invisible threads linking everyone. Okay, so now you're in trouble. All right. So now you're in trouble because you can see what these energies are. And now the universe is saying, but we need you to play nice with them. But they dirty. Look what they do. Y'all, I keep trying to be very diplomatic in situations. People think that just because they have a whole lot of money that, you know, everybody wants to get near them. People think that because they're materialistic, you know, and they may have stuff, but to me it's very shallow. Like, it's nice to have, you know, whatever it is, but for some reason these are like, I don't know. But everybody's getting a bad rap because they're saying mirroring energy. So you may not want to play with them because you're not like a label hoe, but they don't want to play with you because they mad that you don't want to look like them. So now it's a Mexican standoff, I guess. That could be racist or it could just be war. But again, it is the manipulation, because every time they try to put their hands in it, then all of a sudden the frequency changes, which makes me not like them, because guess what? Why are you trying to manipulate in a way that it's people being one-sided? They want to manipulate it to their side. They don't care how it affects anybody else outside of that, so they start doing bibbidi bobbidi boo because they're trying to get what they want, not realizing everything is a ripple, a wave. So when they throw something into the pot, it ripples and, you know, kind of maybe hitting you. And mind you, now, bitch, you know, I'm going to throw some shit and it's all going to keep rippling. Meanwhile, the ripples are counteracting. I don't like it because literally y'all are annoying me already. This shit is fucking annoying me. Because the message is already written. It's like the rules are already given, right? Or lack thereof. Everybody's already on their chosen pathway doing whatever it is. But then it's something that says, I need you to link up. Y'all already are linking up. But this is where the issue comes in at. That's why when I said I was talking to everybody, I was talking to everybody. Because we need the energy to link up. But just don't touch it. Because that's the vibe that it's given. Like, I don't want to touch that. Because I don't know why people just run around here, and it be women and men, so I'm not saying nothing. But it's the equivalent of a nigga that has slept with 3,000 women, right? Because of the fact that they, you know, are popular, they're handsome, they're dust, so they can get whatever it is they want to get, right? But then now they coming off as thinking, like, you know, because I'm such and such, no, never mind that I slept with 3,000 women, then y'all should still want to, nah, nigga, your ass is contaminated. Because spiritually, it's a cesspool of energetic, you know, confusion. And it's weird because one of the things that, I don't want to say the word, but literally it's like I said, a spiritual cesspool. So can you imagine you being a Pisces and now you touch a spiritual cesspool and now you got fucking all of these energies on you and now you can't get them off, but this is a person that thinks they're a prize. And I'm sick and tired of, you know, all y'all prizes. Y'all, this is pissing me off. Like, the energy that is in this is annoying. Like, literally, it didn't give me an attitude. So, I'm going to just read it and then I'm going to go into the next. Because this is giving me an attitude. So, it's a small world. I think it talks about like 6 degrees of separation, like how this person knows this person, this person knows this person, this person knows this person, so how am I running to your ass? Somebody trying to cut the time. Meanwhile, you need the time to grow. But how can I get next to this energy? More manipulation is getting on my nerves. That's all this is showing. Time is of the essence. It is important. It encourages you to see beyond surface differences and tap into invisible threads linking everyone. Spiritual reminder. It's a small world can be a gentle nudge for Pisces to trust synchronicities and divine timing. People, experiences, and opportunities appear in your life exactly when your energy aligns with them. Practical magic. On a grounded level, the song encourages you to reach out, connect, and collaborate. Even small gestures, smiles, kind words, supportive actions have real impact and can transform your immediate reality. All right. So your tip on the action today: notice subtle signs of connection. Someone remembering you, a random message, a shared moment. These are the universe whispers. These are the universe whispering that your energy is in harmony with the world. All right, so as I was reading that, they was talking about something else. All right, so your favorite celebrity online, right? How many of you have a favorite celebrity? Or I'm my favorite celebrity, okay? So take it how it resonates. Anyway, you have a favorite celebrity and you reach out to this favorite celebrity, right? You know, just to link, you know what I'm saying? Say hey, right? And some of them are not realizing like their fans are what actually keeps them in, you know, making money. And some of them are very, you know, nasty. But in their defense, y'all got to remember it's a lot of energy being linked and sent to them, and their whole life is not open to your, you know, personal opinions or whatever the fuck. But they don't got to be what the fuck they are. But on another note, you will have some that, you know, you slide in their DMs, they be talking to you, right? And I have my favorite one that actually does that. Mind you, the universe did a thing, which I was confused by that, but hey, they didn't want me looking at that. So they cut it off. But that person was very nice. I liked that person. And the person always was open and willing to talk. And mind you, this person has like a huge ass following. And so I wasn't understanding when the universe was like, ignore them. So maybe it was just because they knew I liked the person and they didn't want me like tangling up energy with this person. But there was nothing wrong with her. I mean, I blocked the person one other time because they said some shit about Lizzo, and I don't talk about Lizzo. But after that, like, I like the person. They have a very good energy surrounding them. But I feel like I think the universe, the reason why the universe didn't want me, the energy didn't want me connecting with that is because they started to notice lies. Like I started to notice lies in what the person said. But mind you, you know, I just took it as the person didn't have to have their life and their, you know, everyday whatever up to, you know, public scrutiny. But somehow I think that maybe they have been being told to tell the truth about something and then they didn't, and then they did something else, and then the universe was like, you know, but then it from what I hear right now, it says your focus and your attention, because maybe that also is a thing, because I was showing the person some attention. Anyway, you know, it wasn't like that, but that's the conversation that they're having. So I just didn't understand why I blocked that person, because the person was nice. And mind you, they was very helpful too, but I don't know. I was getting tired of watching whatever that was, because it was being weird that I was seeing how the person would say one thing, and I don't even know why I got sent to look at the person. Anyway, that was the other part, because the person nigga was blocked from the first thing they said. And then after that, so I don't know. Person just got moved on out the way, and I just was following suit. So it wasn't like I had an issue with the person, because I liked the person. Maybe the person thinks that I didn't like them. I don't know. Yeah, Miss Kelly, that was the word, but I wasn't going to say it. All right. So, anyway, practical magic. Practical magic for Pisces. Signs that can't be ignored. Pisces, today the universe is speaking in layers. But mind you, we already talked about that. Remember I said, they said, you know, you got the matrix happening here, all the codes that they was putting in, and most people will only see the screen as to, y'all, this got caught in my blower. I was outside blowing, and then all of a sudden now my hijab is crazy looking. Anyway, I could have died, but, you know, not for nothing. Just a joke. But really, it was trying to snatch through the blades. So you gotta be mindful not to have long hanging shit, because, you know, I was in danger and didn't even know. Somebody had to come in. They saw it too. Anyway, everything's not up for public scrutiny. So Pisces, today the universe is speaking in layers, some subtle, some impossible to miss. You saw the first thing because the matrix was doing the code. The tide of your soul is moving you away from cycles that once felt safe. Okay, because then there was somebody else and I said, I like that person because that person saved me at a time when it was necessary and needed. That person woke me up. They sent the fucking spark, the light that fucking said, on guard, bitch. Mind you, when the person did that, all right, so what does this mean? All right, so something about old school magic. But mind you, this is going back, they said on guard, talking about fencing. But mind you, when I said on guard, it was get in position, square up. So on guard isn't a standard English word. It seems like it might be, they said something about shorthand, a shorthand version of something else. So they had to analyze what I meant, but it's on go. It's up. It's up and it's stuck. Take it how it resonates. Most likely what you mean in this phrase. Fencing. On guard signals the fencers to get ready and to be alert. And now I hear Michael Jackson. So you want to be starting something, you got to be starting something. Now you want to be starting something, you got to be starting something. So how to get over, yeah, yeah, too low to get under, yeah, yeah. It's a dance. So if I get on fencing, I think when you get fencing, it is the stance. So whatever, you know, the beginning is, because I think you put your guard up is what they're saying. And then it is like you give a salute to the person because it's all respectful here. And then I heard, so it's respectful, but I'm about to beat your ass. Oh. Okay, so they said practical magic for Pisces. So trying to give you, I guess, somebody is getting ready to use something that they think is going to work. But mind you, the universe already is saying, just get into your fighting stance because these motherfuckers is about to try it. But I feel like I want to laugh. Okay, so a little fun and games, okay? I like it. On guard, bitch. Signals the fencers to get ready and be alert. Stay ready. Stay ready so you don't have to get ready. I'm about to run up on your ass. Okay, fine. Fine then. So it says, and there's the alarm. Sometimes people, it is like fantasy games. Okay, so it's like why are y'all giving me fucking foreplay? Why is that? What the fuck? Okay, fantasy, a unique flavor while keeping it original and alert and ready. And then y'all gave me Cardi B, hot and ready. So be alert and be prepared because I'm about to run up on your ass. All right, so take it how it resonates. Mind you, it's role play. But we really gonna carry this thing out. So we gonna act like, you know, it's love and war around this bitch. That's Tamar Braxton. Take it how it resonates. And then it's the song. Thinking about you all the way home. But mind you, home don't seem like y'all live together. Home seems like heart. Thinking about you all the way. Thinking about you all the way home. So apparently they can't shake it. So whatever the fuck it is, the nigga said, I gotta figure it out, cause bitch, I'm on that ass. All right, take it how it resonates. We got It's a Small World. We got How I'm About to Run Up on You, because we trying to move pieces around on the somebody tired of playing. All right, so we gonna dust it off, I guess, because that's what that would mean. Pisces naturally feel the emotions of others. We are all connected. No soul exists in isolation. You're not by yourself. All right, so leave it at that. That might have been a short message for you. Take it how it resonates. Miss Kelly said defense, but Miss Kelly, I feel like they serious, but it's not really like I want to hurt you, but bitch, you better be ready. It's foreplay. Spiritual, magical foreplay. All right. So moving forward, because we're going to walk this thing out. So Pisces, today the waters around you are shifting. The currents feel both familiar and unknown. But why did that give me deep, dark sea? As if the ocean is whispering, you can no longer swim in the same patterns. A new tide is rising, carrying you toward expansion, but only if you're willing to loosen your grip on what no longer floats. So it's almost like let go of whatever you've been holding on to. We're not holding on to this anymore. It's now, it ain't floating. You got to figure out how to keep this thing up, all right? So foreplay. This is not a day for fear. It is a day for trust. So you on guard, but it's not a day for fear. Mind you, the crazy part is when this message is written, none of this stuff pops out. It's literally like I can read this and go through the whole entire thing, but then once the message starts, that's when everything else happens. They said once the magic starts. Today is not a day for fear. Although we're on guard, stay ready so you don't have to get ready, right? Why I feel exposed? It's like, breast out or something, you know what I'm saying? It's out, but it ain't out. Take it how it resonates. Your spirit is being reminded that you are not just a dreamer. You are the dream, unfolding in real time. Look at God. Doors open when you move with faith, not hesitation. I said, when you move, we move, just like that. When you move, they move. All right, so somebody was used to being the one that was moving the pieces. And now you are shaking the table, because when you move, shit moves. And so that can now be putting a person out of sorts, is the word that I heard, because they are used to moving the pieces. And then I heard the song, You Got the Power. So somehow you ended up in possession of whatever energy is moving the pieces. All right. Take it how it resonates. So now niggas feel like they got to run up on you. It's the energy. So take it how it resonates. It could be a female. It could be short one, 4'11". Take it how it resonates. But 4'11" could just be a birthday. So take it how it resonates. But I heard 4'11". So, notice what feels heavy in your body, in your mind, in your heart. The weight is not yours to carry forward. Release it and feel how much lighter your path becomes. Mind you, I told you, it's like taking a shit. You feel heavier beforehand. And remember I said, I programmed the computer over here when the timeline shift was moving. Somebody felt it apparently. So I programmed the computer on this side because they told me don't let the reset affect you. And so when I programmed the computer was glitching because we was in between where all the magic happens, in between the circles. Remember I told you. So it was during the time shift and it happens right in here where the two circles connect. Okay, so that little area right there, that area. Take it how it resonates. That's where all the magic happens. I'm giving y'all the message, but for some reason, I swear, it's giving me sex. Anyway, I programmed the computer over here because I needed to have as much information over here because it was the context clues. It was the words that was being said that needed to be given. But also, I never got a chance to give y'all the Q&A or the answer to whatever happened over here, but the tab was still there. So now, whatever happened in the message, because even last night I was talking to y'all about the message, this meditation, it says it's the frequency of the universe. So tapping into the frequency of the universe, but that's what was also hiding the darklings. Somebody may think that they know something about you, but it's given night and day, day and night, light and dark, shadow and light. But I also heard the words don't start none, won't be none. As soon as you said wipe it off, I just took my headphones out of my pocket. Hey Kevin, gang gang period. All right, so 2 places at once. Kevin, how are you in 2 places at once? Today your gift is clarity. But mind you, they've been saying that the whole entire time. You see things very clearly. So if something is taking place and something is happening, say, okay, Lord see you be you, right? Kevin said it's trippy. So he has a name right here, Lord see you be you. But that's Kevin, right? And Kevin is in Dallas. But not only is Kevin in Dallas, but Kevin is in California, Kevin is in New York, Kevin is in Jamaica, Kevin is in multiple different locations for some reason. So it's like your energetic signature is being all right, so we have alerts, but mind you, I just turned it off. And then the spirit is working. And then Kevin said facts. So it was movement because this is the frequency of the universe. But mind you, it's a small world after all. So Kevin's signature is all over the place. But mind you, not the way it seems. Like, because, and when I say Kevin's signature is all over the place, it would almost be like that is scattered, but the energy is not scattered. It's being deliberately done that way. So it says soul recognition. Okay, so for some reason, hey Mike, welcome, thank you for being here. So for some reason, when I said that soul recognition, it's almost like my spirit animal is a dragon, right? And I've been watching stuff pertaining to why it would be that dragons would be allowed to fly, right? Mind you, the reality of it is it existed. Somebody would say those are magical beings, those are made up. Meanwhile, no. It's a small world after all. It's a small world after all. Once it got said and created into the universe, it existed, right? But it existed for real. The nursery rhymes were being used to help you remember, because then it went into twinkle twinkle little star, how I wonder what you are, up above the world so high, like a diamond in the sky, twinkle twinkle little star, how I wonder what you are. My twin. It was calling, it was summoning, because we thought they was talking about the twinkle of the stars that are in the sky. But meanwhile, how I wonder what you are or where you are or what you are, what are you made up of? But then it gave dark matter. And then all I said, and all I keep hearing is the dark matters. Somebody would take that as in, like, you know, okay, the particles or whatever, but they're saying it matters. Everything exists. Everything has to exist. So if you keep trying to destroy one, you destroy yourself. Everything has to exist. That's the way it's made. Hey, Two Fly, welcome. Thank you for being here. So it is like the challenge of, you know, how they keep trying to tell you, like, you have to destroy. It's all a game and a gimmick. They said on guard. So on guard, it is knowing when to use your light or your dark. It's being very, you know, the word I heard was diplomatic. Using the symbol, the frequency, because it tames the beast. Take it how it resonates. The frequency. Power was turned off at my home. Can anyone share resources so can get it? Did y'all not hear what I said? They turned the power off on them this morning. That was the message. But mind you, now they're sending me a person that says the power got turned off. Good morning, neighbors. Power was turned off at my home. Can anyone share resources so can get it back on today? Anybody know anything about electric resources or something that a person could utilize? But it's trippy that I told y'all that this morning. Mind you, so that would mean that the universe is telling me something, but it's 2.2 miles away. 2.2. Okay, so maybe this is where we are supposed to help, because this is what the person is saying. It says, good morning, neighbors. I'm a mom of two on Georgia Power's prepaid plan, and my power was shut off this morning with a $25.30 balance from Saturday to today. I need help to restore it, but lack the funds. Any assistance or resources recommendations would mean the world. 25.30. So maybe the universe is saying we're supposed to help this person because $25.30, and I'm gonna ask the person what's their Cash App. If anybody wants to help donate, I'm gonna send the Cash App. Okay, so because $25.30, it seemed like we can help that person. Is that not correct? Because literally, I just said that this morning. And then now, here we are. And not for nothing, if you want to help, then you can help. I'll give y'all the Cash App when they send it, when they put it on there. But the point of it is mind you, it's 25. So it would be February 25th. Mind you, the amount that they need is $25.30. Which will also give me a leap year, baby, because there is no 30 in February. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. It's a 10. The numbers equal up to 10. 25.30. That's pretty freaky. But anyway, take it how it resonates. So here we go. Places today, the universe is speaking in layers. Some subtle, some so loud that you can't ignore them. Like this. The power, like I told y'all, when I woke up, there was a sound, a humming sound, in the room because my ceiling fan, everything is on. But literally, I heard it cut. But the shit was still on. Nothing made a sound in here. And then, well, in the middle of the night, that was another, because it was 3 signs they gave me. When I woke up, my cell phone had turned off. But mind you, it was no reason for it to turn off, but it had already been turned off. This is the one that I use. When I woke up with my 2 eyes, I heard all the power cut in the house. Mind you, everything was still on. Y'all saw it. I was right here with y'all. Y'all wasn't here when it, but I turned it on. Y'all was on. Y'all saw the red. And then when I went to, when I went to go actually start the live to tell y'all what I heard, the phone that I was about to use turned off. And now here we go. So the universe is speaking in layers. Some subtle, some so loud that you can't ignore them. The tide of your soul is moving you away from cycles that once felt safe, but have now grown too small for who you are becoming. So when this was written this morning, I was excited because it gave me mermaid and a koi pond, where now your spirit has grown. You have evolved. You have elevated, right? Excuse me. But now it's time to move on, which also is giving me another thing too, right now. Somebody may be moving, right, into a different house. It's planetary alignment, everything that has happened. So repeating numbers, if you're seeing sequences like 737-444, Spirit is reminding you that protection and guidance are surrounding you in every step. Hey, hi, my birthday is 2/25. All right, well, Athena, maybe this may be something that is interconnected with everybody, because if it resonates, this is a person that is literally saying what I said this morning out of nowhere. And like I said, it is, I done thought shit and the shit just is manifesting like, and I told you it's that fast as fuck boy. So maybe this is also the thing, because for some reason I feel like get this done and something else opens up for us. For the mama and the 2 kids fund. Okay, well, we're gonna see what happens, because they didn't put it in there yet, so we're gonna keep a post on it. I put in what's your Cash App so y'all can see that, but they have not sent anything, so when they do, hopefully we'll been and had it collected by then. And it might not be a lot of money, but guess what? When you don't have it and you're not working, it's a lot of money. And if she has children there, we never know what's happening. But in small fees, like Athena just did, $5 here, $5 there, $1 if you can chip in, whatever the fuck it is, we'll make sure it gets taken care of. Everybody's having whatever different experiences they're having. I don't know, but it's just now that's here. These numbers are not random. They're confirmation that your path is divinely observed and they're watching. Dreams that linger. Pay attention if you wake up with strong feelings from dreams. This is your higher self. Using the dream world as a classroom. Also using the universe as your classroom. That's why we're here at Earth School. So write it down, even if it feels strange. The meaning will reveal itself later. All right, so I think they're showing us another way to get to the person also. So if they don't respond here, I think they just showed us something else to be able to connect to the person, which is also strange because I didn't know that by pushing that button, that's what it would do. So the number that I see right now is 20. So take it how it resonates for you. That would still be another cusper too as well. If not, keep for you. Either way, it's for where it needs to be. Okay, thank you, Athena, but we're going to make sure that she gets her balance fixed. So if she sends it, and I'll try the other way too, and we're going to make sure it gets done. Because I would be thankful for the universe to send out that type of help, you know, for me. And mind you, it seems to be lining up in what we already talked about. Dreams that linger. Pay attention if you wake up with strong feelings from dreams. This is your higher self using the dream world as a classroom. Write it down, even if it feels strange. The meaning will reveal itself later. So whatever this is that happened, and Athena, apparently maybe something for you, write it down, because we had it this morning and now we have this. Unexpected delays or detours. If something stalls today, a meeting, okay, so as I'm getting ready to say that, for some reason, it's specifically saying that exactly what I said was a confirmation. The people that you meet along the pathway. So you may not know them, strangers, and the universe, tells you to do something. The reason why the universe is telling you to do something, it's like maybe I don't want to say test or any of that, but I feel like it's obedience. But what they showed me was the person that gave their last five, she gave her last five. I don't know if it's her last five, but technically they used $5,000. They gave $5,000 to, a charity, whatever, da 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 da. But I know this person, so I know for a fact that this happened. Because the issue was that was their last and it was for such and such. The wife went haywire because she said, why would you do that? Why would you put our last $5,000 into the church fucking offering? The church has da 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 da. It created an argument. Before the end of that day was up, that person had received $25,000. But mind you, why are the numbers corresponding and correlating with this shit? Because she asked for 25. Athena gave 5. But mind you, I know that this happened to somebody. Because the wife went ballistic. But the husband did what he was supposed to do. The husband said, I heard it. They didn't give it to the wife. The wife could have tricked the husband out of doing it, and then, God knows what da-da-da-da would have happened. The husband was obedient. The husband did what he was supposed to do, not knowing where the next anything was coming from. So the message was given to who it was given to. It was said, it was, put out into the universe. They was obedient. They did it, and it multiplied. So Athena is multiplying. All right, just so you know. Unexpected delays and detours. If something stalls today, a meeting rescheduled, a plan shifted, it's about teaching you patience. All right, what seems to be a block is actually a redirection into alignment. Take it how it resonates. Birds and water signs. I've been hearing them all day. Y'all can hear them too. They right outside. Just listen. You'll hear the chimes and all that. Seeing birds circling, feathers on your path, or being drawn to water, rain, rivers, oceans, are all Spirit's way of showing you freedom and cleansing. Nature is mirroring your inner state back to you. It's been magical as fuck. Remember I told you, just listen to the sounds. So, songs and words that stick. If a lyric, a random phrase, or even a stranger's words echo in your heart, pause. That is Spirit planting a key in plain sight. So y'all are being given keys for your journey to unlock some of them doors. So that's just letting you know, if you pick up the gem, when you pick up the key, that you may get to this door and this door may be locked, but you have a key to turn it and open it. But it's also giving me somebody getting a key to a new home, a key to a new office, a key to a new car. You're being given keys. So I feel like these are things that are actually manifesting into the real world for you. And like I said, be mindful of thoughts because they're manifesting very, very quickly. So Pisces, your gift is sensitivity. What others dismiss as coincidence, you recognize as communication, because we caught this. Remember, I've been talking about power since I woke up. And now here we are. Somebody else talking about power. What others dismiss as coincidence, you recognize as communication. The veil is thin for you today. The deeper you listen, the more clearly you'll hear what is meant for you. So when I said that, right, they're showing you in real time. So maybe this is somebody's confirmation. You have been asking for something. They're showing you in real time how the universe sets people who don't know you to help. I don't know who that is. We started off this morning with a power situation, But mind you, it was talking about something completely and totally different. But again, we see the signs. We recognize the signs. We started talking about that. She don't know me. I don't know her. She don't know that it's a whole, everybody that's watching, community helping on her behalf. So remember I said the universe will send people to intercede on your behalf? You don't even know how these people came across your pathway. Because that lady is probably not even going to know how, like, you know, okay, she put it out there, but it's a stranger asking for her Cash App. The universe already has the people lined up to assist you. So it could tell multiple people. Because again, if I heard this message, this could be happening to a couple different people, just so y'all know. But if I heard the message and we're here now on the verge of, you know, the Lord is about to bless somebody, because all she gonna know is I put it out there, I took a risk. People don't like really asking for money, but people love asking for money. You see what I'm saying? But this lady sounds like she's trying to do the very thing that she's supposed to do, but there's also an issue because Georgia Power keeps coming up. They are about to, you know, something is happening with them because apparently they've been doing some shit. They, you know, either way, neither here nor there. The universe is lining up the pieces. Mind you, you don't know how a person came about to assist you or why, what was put in their spirit to, you know, do whatever it was. So nature is mirroring your inner state back to you. Songs that stick with you. We already talked about that. Pisces, your gift is sensitivity. What others dismiss as coincidence, you recognize as communication. The veil is thin for you today. The deeper you listen, the more clearly you'll hear what is meant for you. Also, I feel like it's the blessings that are being given as well in the process. Blessings. I said that, it starts ringing, but it was blessings. Athena says she's at work now, watching and listening. Your practical magical assignment. Slow down, because remember I said everybody seems like they're rushing. Like cars, my street is 25. Because it's a school. I live right next to the school. Today, I clearly knew that the cops wasn't down there because people was going like way too fast, including the buses. And I'm saying, why is everybody racing? Like, why is everybody acting like the speed limit don't exist around here? And then I sat down here and I started to follow suit, like everything was going quickly. No, they said, no, slow down. You're not following what everybody else is doing. And then phone calls start. So it could be ringing or ringing of the ears, but ringing. It's like bells ringing. Your name is ringing bells. Okay, period. And it is what it is. So breathe and let at least one small sign guide you before making a choice today. This is not about superstition at all. It's earth school, trusting the universe. It's about learning to live in rhythm with the divine currents that are always moving around in your life, allowing the universe to assist you, allowing the universe to lead, allowing the universe to guide, allowing the universe to, you know, create pauses that, you know, help you. Delayed is not denied. And sometimes you take a detour and you get there, you know, way faster than you should have because you didn't know that that road even existed, but the universe was giving you keys and assistance. So slow down, breathe, and let at least one small sign guide you before making a choice today. This is not about superstition. It's about learning to live in rhythm with divine currents that are always moving through your life. Release the heavy, trust the flow, and remember the universe is not testing you. It is training you. Training you to recognize how deeply loved and guided you are already. So, it's training you. Remember I told y'all about people, places, and things, right? The universe is not testing you. It is training you to recognize how deeply loved and guided you already are. Teaching a person and people, training people how to deal with you, right? You know, because people will do whatever it is that you allow them to do. And don't ask me why we going here, but that's where it started leading to. And if you train a person to think that they can, you know, continue to, you know, walk all over you, do whatever it is that they feel or they deem to be necessary, knowing you don't approve, they're crossing your boundaries and things of that nature, and you keep letting it fly. That's a you problem and not a them problem. So it's also being mindful, because boundaries are important, and the way you train, or your way you are allowed to let yourself be trained even by the universe. But I feel like they're also saying trusting your intuition, because when they told you it was a gut feeling to do this or anything else, and you didn't, and then whatever happened after that, they told you not to do this, or they told you to do this, or they told you they was guiding, and you like, you heard it, but you did something different, or you didn't just trust your first mind, and then you come back and be like, damn, I wish I had just listened. I wish I just had to follow through. I know everybody's done that. That's one of them moments. The universe training you to listen to the signs, or showing you that, you know, this, I'm telling you this, but then, you know, y'all do whatever the hell y'all want to do, and then now you wish you had to listen. So the numbers are important. So something about the numbers that are showing up today are very much important. It could be phone numbers, but for some reason y'all are also giving me, I don't know how many of y'all played lottery or things of that nature, because I feel like some of the numbers are being shown for that reason. Like, it's like giving you codes, because that was one of the things they said. Something being tailored to you. Something being customized specifically for you is very much important. The message, one of the messages this morning, I said, I have good news and I have bad news. Mind you, the good news or the bad news wasn't even about you. It was for you, you know, a gem, a key, but it was about a situation, something that was already happening outside of you. So what ended up happening was, I started to tell y'all, excuse me, about this. It was the frequency, right? What everything was based off of. So they said this is how God created itself, right? That this frequency went out, and this is how the spark happened, and God created itself. And in a nutshell, if that's what happened and this frequency existed, where did this frequency come from? But this frequency was also the containment, because this is where the box that held the cards, it was under this. It was under this sign. It was doing the same exact thing. And so when somebody went, and it was the seekers of truth is what they were saying, seekers of truth, truth and light. So when they went to the original where it came from, it wasn't there, because it had been moved, because somebody was going to go looking for something, because a necromancer, somebody that was trying to do something strange, it wasn't where they thought it was, but they was trying to utilize it. So it was being contained in this box. Mind you, as you see, now the box is empty, because what was in it was utilized, but this is where the containment was. So take it how it resonates. But the message had been given the way it needed to be given anyway. So it said practical magic, things that you can utilize, protection, but also it was the invention of. And they want you to do, you know, meditation, even if it's short periods of time or whatever, however you do it, or however you're able to start it. It is the key, because this was holding and containing the spell that was meant to do something to you. Either way, they didn't get it, and I didn't get it either. I didn't get it, meaning I didn't understand. They didn't get it, meaning they couldn't have it. You see how everything means something different, or, you know, the same. All right, I love y'all. If, okay, so we got nothing yet. We'll figure it out. Whatever happens, I'll make sure it gets done. So if she sends it, I'll make sure it gets done anyway, because I feel like, you know, I would want somebody to do that for me. And I don't work nowhere either, but I gotta go. I love y'all. Always go with God, and have the day that y'all deserve. And be mindful, because I will be doing some more videos, and you will be seeing me dressed up again. So support my shorts, because guess what? It's little gems and things of that nature in it. So y'all may see the, you know, it's the trend or whatever, but notice that there's a note or something that's always attached to it for you to help you. Okay? So it's not just me, you know. There is stuff that's attached to it. So know and understand that. I love y'all. See you. Bye.